right, today I'm so fired up for I Love Orlando. We're in downtown Orlando, and we're gonna go meet Wayne Elsey, and he's making a difference not only in the local Orlando area, but in the world, and he's doing it through shoes. Come on, you gotta find out what Wayne is doing. Hi, we're here with Wayne Elsey of Funds2Orgs, and he's inspiring people every single day. And my inspiration to inject positivity was when I first read his book, Almost Isn't Good Enough. And we're just gonna talk to him what inspires him and what leads him to make positive change in the world and the things that he's been doing. So Wayne, tell us a little bit about what started you on this path that made you coin the phrase almost isn't good enough and wanted to inspire people with positive change.
Yes, I founded a charity back in 2006. It really made a big difference in people's lives. We were in the shoe business at the time. I think you were in the shoe business too. Yeah. And I saw a single shoe float up on the shore during the Asian tsunami. I said, I need to do something about this. So I got the shoe industry behind me, started rallying people around and collected 250,000 pairs of shoes, sent those to Southeast Asia, and then I just started growing from there. So I started the charity, putting a business plan together, etc. And as I learned the charity business, I learned that the human connection is everything.
Yeah.
So whether I was giving away a pair of shoes, or whether I was speaking at an event, or whether I was talking to you, that eye contact and making you important and doing right things right all the time is kind of what really inspired me to write the book.
Wow, the human connection. So that's the key.
The human connection.
Wow. And so what inspires you every single day right now?
I get up every day and I want to see what I can do to help people out.
Yeah.
I heard your story. I appreciate you giving me all the accolades, but you're a guy that got off the couch, did something, get all kinds of critics, I'm sure, and get very few people that tell you attaboys. But you know what? You get up every day and make a difference in people's life, and that's what I want to do, is continue doing that myself by inspiring people like yourself and others to get off the couch and make things happen.
Well, you've certainly inspired me. And I noticed you always have this phrase in all of your emails and everything, you matter. What does that mean to you, and why do you like that phrase so much?
Well, first of all, has anybody ever told you that?
Not enough, I think.
No, right,
yeah.
Right. So when I was 16, I was not a happy kid. I was in a tough relationship at home, and I was going to commit suicide. And my school teacher, Mrs. Bush, who actually just came to Orlando a couple years ago and spent some time with me, Mrs. Bush looked at me one day and she said, "Look, you matter. You can do anything you want to put your mind to, and don't let the world get you down."
Wow.
So I did that. I listened to her, and literally she saved my life. And I told her that about a month after it happened. Wow. And to this day, I recognize her for doing that. So I believe that everybody matters. I've been all around the world. I've seen people with a lot of money. I've seen people that had nothing. I've seen people dying of starvation right in front of me. Everybody matters.
Wow.
We're not a race. We're not a color. We're not a culture. We are all one together, and everybody matters the same.
Wow. That's inspiring stuff. You matter. Now, you started this company, Funds2Orgs. What exactly is that, and what are you doing with that now here in Orlando?
Yeah, so we work with churches, civic groups, etc. that need money. The biggest issue with nonprofits today, and even churches today, in school groups, they're looking to raise money because sustainability is a major problem. Wow. How do they fund themselves next year with funding being cut? There's all kinds of data out there saying that nonprofit giving is actually off quite a bit, and people are not making their budgets. So as I started doing consulting in my new life in 2012, I started working with charities, and they said, "Wayne, our biggest problem is sustainability." I said, "Okay, there's got to be a way we can fix this." So about a year later, I came up with a concept called Funds2Orgs, and basically what we do is we have fundraising events with schools, for example, versus cookie sales or bake sales or car washes, whatever. But what they do is they collect gently worn, used, and new shoes. We pay them for them, and then we ship those to developing nations to create jobs and opportunity for micro business opportunities in developing nations.
Well, that's excellent. So you're talking about people in the local area here, they collect old shoes that they don't use anymore, and then you turn them into funds for the charities, and then also you take those shoes and repurpose them?
Yeah, and keep them out of landfills. Don't forget your full
Whoa,
keep them out of landfills, and we're employing people here. We employ 25 people right here in Orlando.
That's excellent. So what inspired you to leave? I mean, Tennessee, I know you were in Tennessee. What inspired you to move to Orlando? Why was Orlando the inspiration?
Yeah, so if, maybe I shouldn't say this, but some of my secret passwords on my accounts, where would you like to retire one day? What is your mother's maiden name? Well, my where would you like to retire one day was always Florida. Yeah. And about 20 years ago, I started making investments in Florida. which was really my 401k and my retirement plan to buy rental property and lease them out, whatever I haven't paid for, all this kind of stuff. So I liked Orlando. I lived here 28 years ago when my daughter was born, moved away, and I always felt like this was home. I always felt like Orlando was the place that I would be. So Orlando's a great city. Love being here. Love the culture. Love the folks. Certainly love the weather.
Yeah.
And pretty exciting place.
That's amazing. What's your favorite part of Orlando?
Well, you know, I tell this story all the time. There's really two parts to Orlando. There's the Mickey Mouse, Donald Duck, all that tourism world there, which is great and helps our economy out. But there's a really cool Orlando, you know, where local people are, where we have a culture downtown. We have a great, you know, downtown community. Around surrounding areas are pretty awesome. So there is a lot of business. There's a lot of technology. There's a lot of youthful things happening in this town that's really making it vibrant.
Wow, that's fantastic. So this is a man that's making a difference in Orlando and also the world. If you haven't checked out his book, you got to check out one of his first books. This is the first book I ever read that inspired me to make a change. Almost isn't good enough.
You're too nice.
You're too nice. And he's been getting a bunch of more. Get off the couch. That's one of his favorite phrases. How many other books do you have out now right now?
7 books.
Yep.
And they're all free. You know, this is my way of giving back.
Oh,
so
wow.
you can download them off my website for free.
WayneElsey.com?
WayneElsey.com or NotYourFathersCharity.com.
Okay.
Or you can buy, if you're a guy like me and wants a hard copy, you can get a copy off Amazon for cost, which is like $3.99.
Wow.
So this was my way to give back
Wow.
and do things like you are and inspire people around the world.
That's fantastic. Just making a difference in the world, changing the world, making not only Orlando great, but the world great. So we appreciate that, Wayne.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, man.
You matter, and you matter. And you got to check out Funds2Orgs if you want to help some of your nonprofits and charities raise funds for their organizations and your organization. Check it out. Check out Not Your Father's Charity, Wayne Elsey, all those things. Get his books and keep making Orlando great.